Hello and welcome. Today I've downloaded the Piston mod for Minecraft. When I downloaded, I saw that, saw that it has been updated, which included a new piston called a sticky piston. Basically what it does is it, like the iron piston, the new gold piston, also called a sticky piston, pushes the dirt block or whatever block it's in front of it a square like the iron. But when it is in off state, it pulls the same block that it pushed before. It pulls that back with it, like the iron piston do not. The way that you craft the new piston is just like the last piston, which is crafted like this. It is just crafted with gold ingots instead of iron ingots. Yeah, and when I saw this, I decided that I would learn how to use these pistons, because last time I made a video about the piston mod. I've just downloaded the some 2 maps made by a dude called Captain Sparkles. So I decided to make a map myself that I would show you. The first thing I did was a death machine, actually pretty basic. What it does, it's this little piston fires me up in the air, where this piston is firing me into this really deep hole, all down to bedrock. So let's just try that out. As you can see, I died fatally. Yes, let's move on to the next machine that I made, which is basically a elevator. I kinda like it. Basically what it does is when I pull this lever, it fires me up in the air, where a dirt block is going to be placed where I got up before, and when I want to go down, just jump into this water and put it in the off state, and if I do not fail, I can just keep repeating this as much as I like. That's kind of cool. Basically what it does is when I pull this lever, it sends a electric signal into this redstone that powers this little piston, and goes inside of this little, what's called, redstone repeater, and it's going to hold the signal a bit until it releases it into this, making a bit delay on the signal up here, and powering this golden block, golden piston, which pushes a dirt block into the hole that I just went up in, and places a dirt block in there, and when it's in off state, it just removes the dirt block again. That's pretty cool, I guess. Also, I've made this little house, but when you go inside, there is a second floor, but you can't get up there. There is no stairway, but in fact there is a lever. Does it magically make a little stairway? The answer is yes, it does. It's kind of cool, I guess. When it's in off state, it disappears again. Basically what it does is this when I pull this lever, it sends a electric signal into the redstone here, which goes into here and powers all of these what's called golden pistons, also called sticky pistons, and pushes the dirt block that the house is made of out into the room so that we have a nice stairway. It was actually kind of hard to make because I couldn't get the redstone signal to go into these sticky pistons. That's kind of hard, and I put a lot of effort into it. It's kind of cool. Basically, the last thing I made was this, which basically is a cannon. It was also pretty hard to make, and I failed a lot of time because the TNT that I used for the cannon just blowed up while I was building this thing. But basically what it does is when I pull this lever over here saying fire, there is put a electric signal into this redstone, setting the TNT in on state, powering the TNT. It also sends a electric signal into here, which goes up here and firing the TNT or sand, I guess, over there, where this little piston there is firing it up. This is pushing it that way, or any other way if it was that I want to. Also, when I push this, oh wait, that's it. For that lever, I just failed fatally there. But here, we've got a reload lever. What that does is when I put it in on state, it sends a electric signal into the redstone here, which goes along down here and into this little piston, powering it so that it pushes the cobblestone that my little cobblestone generator here is making into the TNT in this barrel onto this here, and I can just keep repeating that circuit and keep firing it. It is firing right now. It's firing into this little obsidian cage which I made, and as an example I will spawn some piggies in here. Come on, piggy. Yeah, and next I am going back here where I'm going to fill up the barrel with my rounds of TNT, like that, and then I am going to basically start and pull the fire lever, sending it up and hopefully killing the piggies. And it did. No, it did not. There's actually 4 piggies left. Then it's quite nice that we have this little reload button, which pushes the next TNT onto the fire cannon, and hopefully this time we'll kill the last of the piggies. And we did. Actually, I can just keep repeating this little thing to just keep firing TNT. Go away, cows. And I failed. Until I do not want to fire anymore, or I run out of TNT in the barrel. So let's just keep on, and reloading and firing. Now for the last round, firing and boom. That was all that I got for you guys this time. I put a lot of effort into this, so I would really like if you would post a comment if you like it or if you did not like it. So yeah, that was basically it for this time of Minecraft, now with sticky pistons, and see you next time on the Minecast.